Can you?
Hi there.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
I'm Carter.
Hi, Carter. I'm Jen. Come on
nice
in. Have a seat.
Mind if I shut the door?
Absolutely.
All right. Okay. Now take a seat.
Yes, please do.
All right. So you work for Kiewit here?
I do. Yes.
And what do you do for Kiewit?
So I handle the purchasing.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what happened to who is it? Mrs. Carlson.
Tiffany?
Tiffany, yeah.
Tiffany is on maternity leave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm actually from the Houston office filling in for her while she's on maternity.
Okay. So how long have you been with Kiewit?
About 12 years.
12 years, wow.
Yeah.
So what do you guys deal with down there in Houston?
Same kind of thing, more on the oil and gas side of the industry, but I'm helping work on a national accounts project that doesn't matter where you are, you can still work on that. So
okay. So do you mind if I just ask some questions about Kiewit then?
Sure.
Kiewit, since you know those. So you've been with it. How have you liked the company so far?
Really good. Yeah,
really
good people. Yep.
What would you say is the best part about them?
I would say I love their focus on safety.
Safety?
Yeah,
okay.
and I think that's pretty cool that they value their employees and give everybody stock options. So they definitely care about their people.
That's good. So you feel like you've been taken care of by them?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm hoping to get back out here to Nebraska, and my family's from out here. So this is good timing to take over for Tiffany and hoping to kind of make it more permanent if things go well. So
what would you want to be doing out here then?
I'd love to be running the purchasing out here. Yeah.
Okay. Is that like a future option for you?
I'm hoping so.
Yeah.
If I do a good job, they say they'd keep me out here. So.
Well, that's good. You guys are obviously a large company, so
yes.
I'm sure they have a lot of options for you.
They do, yeah.
So have you seen how Kiewit treats their customers? Do you like that? Or is there anything we can do to help you with your customers?
We always try to have quick speed, get the customer what they need quickly, install it safely, get it up and running as fast as possible.
Okay. So you guys are coming, we are a manufacturer, and we would be skipping the middleman, so that would be helping you with that aspect.
Okay. We
wouldn't have a wind water there in the middle to slow us down a little bit so we could get it straight to you. And you guys are a large company.
Mm-hmm.
So have you heard of any projects that are coming up around here that would be requiring drainage systems or anything?
Yeah, definitely. So that national accounts project that I'm working on is all sewage, drainage, that's the whole thing. So definitely looking for the right supplier. I have a few right now, but I'm kind of interviewing and just seeing who Tiffany's been working with and kind of coming up with my own determination of who I want to work with for those projects.
Okay, so personally, what are you looking for in a supplier then?
You know, I've got to tell you, I'm real sick of our suppliers right now. I've been looking for a lot of advice. And these are new projects, new technology, and looking for data specs. I want to know that it's the right product for the application. Okay. And I'm getting kind of a, would you like to place an order? Okay, hang up the phone. So I haven't really been given much of that advising that I would like to see a bit more of. So definitely more of a coaching, relationship selling situation would be ideal.
Well, that's good. I would be here to help you with that too. What have you enjoyed about customers that do provide that? How have they provided that in a way that I could try and help you as well?
Yeah, just making sure I've got the right product for the application, knowing what's on the market. When new things come out, we're not always the first to hear. Distribution and manufacturing is going to have that information, and just making sure that we're up to date with all the possibilities and, not just using the same thing over and over because it's what we've done.
Okay. So have you heard anything about the regional products here? You know much about what they use around here, what they're looking for?
It's a lot of piping.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's about all I know.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know anything about what kind of drainage systems they're using, where they would be using them?
I'm not quite sure those details yet. I'm still getting up to speed. I just got here a couple days ago, so.
Yeah. Have you had any relations with with the suppliers around here?
Just a little bit. Just they called and introduced themselves to me, knowing that I was going to be here in the interim. I'm sorry, I cannot get enough peace in here today. I keep having people come into my office. Hey, I'm in a meeting.
So sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry, I need to catch up on you on some national contract stuff later today.
Yeah, no
So-
problem.
I'm Carter with ADS.
Carter, Ben Flanagan, Vice President of Supply Chain here.
Oh, nice to meet
What
you.
did you say you were with again?
ADS?
Advanced Drainage
Drainage
System?
systems, correct.
So I apologize. I didn't know you were meeting with ADS today. If I'd known that, I would have told you not to take a meeting with ADS. We used to have a long relationship with you guys. About a year ago, we had some unfortunate situation where one of your sales reps was giving gifts and bribing one of our purchasing agents who was no longer with us, was fired immediately on the spot. And obviously put a bad taste in our mouth, so we moved a lot of that business away from you guys. Like I said, we used to do business with you guys. And we moved that away because of the unethical situation we found ourselves in. So I apologize to you for
It's
not
good
giving you a heads
information.
up.
Yeah.
My advice would be to end this meeting immediately because I don't see a relationship here based on what happened. But I'm sure you're a nice fella and hope the best for you. But I don't know that there's a whole lot here for you.
Well, I'd like to apologize on behalf of the company. We've been going through a lot and we've improved. I mean, I've taken over this in the last 13 months or so. So I'm relatively new and I'm looking to help you guys. Would you have time? Do you want to sit down?
I don't. Like I said, it wasn't that long ago that all this went down. And so it would be hard to change my mind that we need to go a different direction. But you're here. I respect for your time. Feel free to continue your conversations with Jen. But you know how I feel about the situation. And again, I apologize for not letting you know. And I appreciate you being here. But it would be a tough sell for us to make away.
Yeah, I completely understand. That was before me, and I can address that if that needs to be addressed on our end if we need to. If you have time, I can sit down at some point if you want to set up a time after my meeting with Jen.
I doubt it. But
Okay.
again, I appreciate you being here. Like I said, you're here. You can finish your meeting with her. But I feel.
All right, no problem. I appreciate it. It was nice to meet you.
You too.
Thanks for the intro.
Sorry for
We'll
interrupting.
catch up later, So is that something you were aware of?
Yes, I did. I didn't know about that. I was
Yeah, I
trying to
didn't-
learn more about you first.
Yeah, no, I didn't know any of that. I mean, I just kind of came over. So, gosh, that's not good.
No, it's not good at all. It was very unfortunate. Obviously, you said there's a lot of things going on there.
Yeah.
So you haven't heard anything else about that?
No, that was my first time. I'm totally shocked. I had seen that our purchasing had just kind of cut off completely with you guys about a year or so ago, but I honestly didn't know why. So.
Yeah. So do you have any concerns? What would be your biggest concern there with?
Well, that's a huge ethical issue, fraud and bribery, and gosh, I mean, that's a whole can of worms right there. So that's pretty concerning.
Well, that seemed to be between a representative such as myself and then a purchasing agent such as you.
Yeah.
Would there be any concerns there between us having a relationship? If we look to further our relationship, do you think that would be a problem?
I mean, I'd like to make it clear that I'm not interested in any sort of activity of that nature, and I certainly want a confirmation on your end as well that that's not representative of, moving forward.
Yeah, and that could be a reason they put me in this district is because they've been having problems, and that is not how I want to conduct business, and I know that's not how the company's values are. That was just one anecdotal example there. So
yeah,
is there any concerns there? I mean, I will uphold my side if you will on your side if you want to continue. If you don't, I understand.
Yeah, I mean, let's still talk. And
Okay.
that's going to be in the back of my mind. So
I understand that. Is there anything I can help you address? Because I have no intention of any of that. I want to keep this as honest and keep to our values as a company that we have overall. So
what happened to that guy or gal that? Do you know what happened on your end? I know it sounds like our person was fired.
It seems to be he was in this area, so it would be right before me.
Yeah.
So as far as I know, that is the position I filled.
Are they with your company?
It would have been with our company as well.
Are they with you now?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I can get more information on that and get back to you there.
Okay.
But as far as I know, I filled that position, and I plan to keep my ethics and stay true to those as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let's make sure we build on that total honest foundation.
Mm-hmm.
No
Definitely.
crazy side business like
Nothing
that.
behind the scenes, and
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Why we can agree on that.
Good information. Yes. Okay. So go on with kind of what you were explaining.
Yeah. Well, that we can put that. And if you ever have any questions, or if you have a question at all, you can come right to me. I will be your resource for that as well.
Okay.
Okay. So we were looking at what you were looking in for in a purchaser. Would you happen to know is there a common theme in what Tiffany was looking for prior?
I think she was just looking for price. You know, I think it was, she kind of would buy one thing from one person and a different product from another. She wasn't consolidating any sort of shipments or purchasing. It was just kind of who had the best price and what product. And I think that's how we've kind of gotten to the assortment of suppliers that we have now.
And that's understandable. Obviously, we were here before, so we feel like we can compete on price.
Yeah.
And we have a cost-effective product as well. We have many products, but we feel like we can compete on price as well. Do you know much about the specific products that you guys use?
I know it's piping. It's primarily plastic piping. We're definitely interested in some of the eco grades that are out there. Sustainability and safety is really important to us. Some matting, just kind of your everyday basic products.
Okay. Do you know about how much you guys would be doing in that?
Gosh, I mean, millions. We have a huge inventory stock, you know, throughout the country and several of our locations, but all of that comes from here.
Okay. And do you get those orders from your inventory managers then, or how do you place orders?
Yeah, it's the people who are speaking with the customers and the contractors, and they basically are analyzing what they need and then send that over to our purchasing department, and we fulfill the order for them.
That makes sense. So is there any way I can help with that process?
I think that process is pretty good. It's really just getting quick shipments, making sure it's here, making sure we have what we need, good quality, good service, using the right thing.
And we actually have a lot of methods to help you with that as well.
Okay.
So is there anything that I've missed that we could cover that I could help your company with?
You know, I've been looking into a lot of new suppliers just because I'm evaluating, am I going to keep some, am I going to replace some? And what I've actually seen is really good pricing from some Chinese import companies. And I mean, just really great pricing. And one of my biggest goals is not only to increase revenue with this national accounts project, get that moving, but I really want to substantially cut on some costs as well. So how would you compete price-wise with some of those businesses?
Those are plastic as well? They
are.
Okay.
Yeah.
HDP and so forth.
Yeah.
Those are eco grades and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. The way we would compete would be the quality of our products.
Okay.
We became a company 50 years ago, 1966. We found that corrugated pipe would go in the ground and be really good for that process. And 50 years ago, we started that, and there are still those pipes in the ground today. We have over 8.5 billion in the ground. We've innovated since that 50 years, and those pipes, a lot of them are still, or not, I wouldn't say a lot of them, but there are still pipes, not first and second generation, in the ground today. So that would, over in the long run, even if they can undercut us on price at the beginning, we feel like we can add the value of quality in our products. And we can offer you a product that's going to stay in the ground for a long time, and you're not going to have to replace it.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions?
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Okay. Is there anything I'm missing there that you're looking for?
You know, just making sure it can't be outrageous, you know, as long as it's, I've just heard you guys are on the expensive side. So I just wanted to do really competitive pricing that you send us.
Yes. And we were doing business with Tiffany, so if she was looking for price, I'm sure we were competitive there.
Yeah.
Another place we can help you out there is, it's going to be, for our generic ones, we're going to be more competitive. But it's when we get into the eco grades where it's probably going to get more expensive, as those get more specific for a certain job.
Okay.
But we also offer those, so that should be helpful to you as well. Is there anything else I can help you with as far as products goes?
That's probably all the big hitters there. So it'd be great if you wanted to send me over, you know, a line card with some pricing on there, just kind of some of the main products that you see for businesses like ours, and we can kind of take it from there.
So we actually offer full systems and piping as well, which is what you're looking for. Would there be any way you need, or any reason you would need me to sit down and go through plans with a contractor or anything to help that process go?
Yeah, that actually could be a good idea. Just making sure we have kind of the right product, right application.
Because then you had said earlier that you were looking for advice. You were looking to get that right product. That is something I can offer to you as being your rep. I can go with your people when they're trying to write up the plans and everything.
Yeah.
And we can make sure they get the right products they need for the application.
Okay. Yeah, I think before we do any of that, just given the information and kind of the demeanor that I saw there, I probably need to clear this with Mike, our CFO,
Okay.
and just make sure he's okay with us moving forward, doing business together, and kind of just explain to him the situation.
Yeah.
But then I do think that, down the road, it'd be good for you to sit with some of the contractors.
Okay. That's what I want to I want to help you out. I want to make sure that we have the varieties that can support you guys as a company.
Yeah.
And I will be there to make sure you get the right products, and it will be on me if you do not. And then I also double check and make sure those products are to you correctly. And if not, again, that's on me. That is not on you guys, as long as we can make sure we order the correct thing.
Okay.
So my biggest comeback to what you've experienced with us in the past would be myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to sell myself to you, that I will keep it ethical, and I trust you will as well. And so I hope we can start to build a relationship between us that can be ethical and benefit both companies, because you guys are a large company. As you said, you're trying to decrease your costs and drive that revenue. Is there any way else I could help you with that? Anything that's stopping you from having that trust between us?
Yeah, I think I'm okay. I think it'll be good to try some orders together and just kind of see how it goes. But honestly, Mike kind of makes the final call around here. So he has to kind of give me the green light. But you're good in my books. I think that sounds fine. It's just, making sure he's on board as well.
Is there anything I can help with that process going forward?
I think I'll give him some of the information that you gave me today, and we can be in touch with you on that.
Okay, so you can give me a call if you guys want to further business.
Yeah.
And if he has any questions, feel free. I can give you one of my cards.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And if you guys ever need anything.
Thank you. Perfect.
If you guys ever need anything, or if he has questions, I want you guys to know that our problems have been resolved that we had in the past, and I am here to help you guys as a company, help both of us grow.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the good quality and service and advice and those things are definitely what we're looking for. So as long as he says that we're good, I don't see any issues.
I'd like to hear that. Thank you.
Yes, no problem.
And do you have any other questions?
I think I'm good for today. I think you've gone through a lot, which is really helpful. So I'll wrap my brain around that to start.
Trying to solve all your problems.
Yep.
All right.
Very good.
Thank you. It was nice to meet
Thanks,
with
sir.
you.
Thank you for coming by. Have a good day. And we'll give you a call if we have any questions.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much.
Would you like me to leave the door open?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.